Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about obstacles that your dream clients have. Your prospective clients come to you with lots of challenges. And sometimes we get so confused about what we should put in our program or our courses and how do we put it in an order that makes sense so that people can really get the most out of it. They can learn the most effectively. They can get a lot of results. And so I've combined these two things, the obstacles that your prospective clients have and the way that you are going to deliver information so it's most effective. So today we're talking about getting your obstacles in order so that you can create a great program. Stick around.
You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss Jakubovic.
So we know that everybody that comes to us has some sort of problem that we need to help solve. And our program should be what creates the result or the transformation for our dream clients. So if we want to make sure that our program is something that people will buy and they will enjoy going through and they will see results, we have to take into account what they're struggling with before they even begin with us. So what I want you to think about are your clients' pain points. What are they struggling with? Where are they right now before they end up working with you? So you just met them. What are they struggling with? What is keeping them up at night? And then I want you to think about all the way on the other end. They've already been through your program. They've already had success. What did they accomplish? What is that pleasurable experience that they're craving? What do they want? What is that specific result that you provide for them? So the pain points are going to be point A, and the pleasure points are going to be point B. So what happens in between point A and point B? Well, there may be a lot of ups and downs. There may be confusion. They're trying to get from where they don't want to be to where they want to be. And it's not always a linear experience. But you as the coach or the healer who are providing them with a clear pathway to their dream and their success need to be able to take all of those obstacles that are going on in your client's life before they work with you and put them into a clear order of operations, a step-by-step process so that they can achieve their goals. So I like to use the example of the home edit. The home edit is a business of two women who come into your house or your space and they organize for you so that you don't have clutter. So if we use the home edit as an example, and they have a whole brand of all of their organizing tools, and they also have books that they've written, and they also have Netflix series. So they're very, very successful. Every house or office space that they walk into is cluttered, and the person who owns that space is feeling frazzled and disorganized. So the pain point for those clients are everything is unorganized and I can't find anything. I know I need to get help. Let's call the home edit. After they work with the home edit, their pleasure is, wow, I have a home that I love and it's totally functional. So how do we get a person who's thinking everything is unorganized and I can't find everything or anything to become a person who says, I love my home and it's totally functional? So we have to think about what are these people going through step by step. They bring the home edit into their house and the home edit starts with their process. They take all of the obstacles that this client is experiencing and they put it in a clear order of operations. So step one, they take everything out of this space. The space that they're organizing, they take everything out, literally everything out, as though they were moving. They clear everything out of the space. So the space is open and it's like a blank canvas. The next thing they do is they create groupings by placing like items together so that they can see what they're dealing with. They know what they have. Then they do what's called the edit, where they pare down their belongings, as in, what are we keeping? What are we donating? What are we throwing away? Then they categorize them. They put all of their belongings into categories, like these are the shoes, these are the toys. Then They contain everything. They put each category into dedicated bins and containers to keep it really neat. Then they label each container and every bin so that it's really easy to remember where everything goes. And the last step is they do what's called maintaining. And this is where the space ends up staying really tidy because you know where things go and you can keep things where they're supposed to go. So if you follow that exact pathway, you will go from everything is unorganized and I can't find anything to, wow, I have a space that I absolutely love and is functional. Now, your step-by-step process may be very linear, where each step builds on the other step. For example, we can't put everything into categories until we've done all those other steps first. First, we have to take everything out. We have to group things together. We have to pare things down. We have to categorize, and then we can put them into dedicated bins and containers. We can't do these steps out of order, so each step builds on one another. And your program may do the same thing, where each step builds on one another. You can't do step 6 until you've done step 2.
My signature program is now open for applications. Marketing with Intention will teach you everything you need to know to book out your one-on-one calendar and fill your group programs so you can add 10K plus to your monthly revenue. I invite you to apply if you are a female business owner who believes you should be a wealthy, successful woman. You are heart-centered, intuitive, and you aren't afraid of hard work. You love to help women grow, heal, and live freer, more joyful, more abundant lives. This program is for holistic healers, life coaches, mindset coaches, health coaches, nutritionists, intuitive healers, Reiki practitioners, mentors, service providers, or other variations of coaches and healers. Spaces fill up quickly, so visit tinyurl.com/workwithmeliss. There's no A at the end of my name for more information and to apply. See you on the other side.
For some of you, your program isn't going to be step-by-step. Instead, it could be about the order of importance. So I want you to think about what are the quickest wins that you can provide your client with and start those at the beginning. Because if you have a 7-step process and they're not going to see success until step 7, it's going to be really hard to get them from step 1 to step 2 and step 2 to step 3 and so on and so forth. But if you can give them a little win in step 1, they're going to feel excited and motivated and they can't wait to move into step 2. And then if you can give them a little win in step 2, they are going to be thrilled and can't wait to move into step 3. Now, you don't have to have 7 steps. You don't need to have 20 steps. In fact, 3 to 5 is probably the best number, but play around with it. Now, if you don't know what the obstacles are that your potential clients face, you have to start there. So another example would be for a health coach. Point A, the pain point, is I'm gaining lots of weight. Point B could be I want to feel really good in my body and I want to look better naked. What are the obstacles that your client is going through? And I want to note here that if there are several health coaches listening to this, all of you will have different answers, and that is okay. Your answer is the right answer because that's the way that you identify with your clients. That's the way you take them through your step-by-step process. So in this example, we're going to start with removing all of the junk food from the house. Then we're going to go to bed 1 hour earlier each week because maybe this health coach believes that if you stay up really late, that's when you're eating your junk food. Then in step 3, we're going to track your progress. In step 4, we're going to create a weekly meal plan. In step 5, we're going to go grocery shopping together. And then the last step is you get to follow all these amazing, delicious recipes that I give you. These were obstacles that my client, my health coaching client, was thinking of before working with me. They had all the junk food. They didn't know what to do with it. That's an obstacle. They were staying up really late at night and not understanding how that affected their health. That's an obstacle. They weren't tracking their progress. That's an obstacle. They weren't creating weekly meal plans, so they were going out to eat. Or they didn't know what to buy at the grocery store. All of these are obstacles. So I want you to compile all of the obstacles that your ideal client has, and then I want you to put them in a step-by-step order. And guess what? That's your program. That is the proprietary method that you use to bring people from point A, their pain point, to point B, the result, and their pleasure point, what they want to achieve, the result that you provide for them. So getting your obstacles in order is a great way to create an excellent program that will sell. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh wait, before you go, I've got a super special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. And for a limited time, when you join my free community, you will also get a free copy of my book, Abundance of Aligned Clients and Consistent Income. Join the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs community at spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com to claim all your free gifts. See you on the inside.